We live on the air, right? Right. I'm sorry about I don't know what this is going to look like. Hold on. Let me put my new headphones and mic in. It was given to me free by someone interested in helping me, another person helping me, interested in helping me. It's donated to the cause of moi, RPJ, and soon enough, so this was donated to me, and now I'm a sportscaster. Hello, boys and girls, my name is RPJ, and this is the New York Yankees baseball. Hi, unless I did it wrong, but yes, the New York Yankees baseball, the Yankees are currently in a 3-game winning streak. Actually, I don't know what winning streak is. I actually don't know what the Yankees are doing. I know they had a tough season. My eyebrows are being bushy. My eyebrows there. So they're bushy. I don't know if it's making a difference, but I don't know. I'm being hurt. But blah blah. You know what? Let me see. How this is coming off by going to the channel. I should have did a test show. You know what I mean? I did a test show to see how the sound would be. But I didn't have time because I was busy going over to the Slabadon show. So check out Slabadon. He's in my time right now. You know, he does what he wants. He's got a great crowd over there, 70+ people over there in his on his show. I mean, I can't hate it, brother. I like the young man. It takes a little bit away from me. Remember I say, folks, it's not about the music so much, it's about making a difference to one person so I can live with it. And when I go in there, I get a good feedback. People, a few people will come from his show to watch my show. I've gotten a few subscribers going to the show. Same like when I went on sort of my show. Yes. Simply D. Love the show. I apologize for the broadcast. It was fuzzy. It was terrible. I apologize. It is storming here, and I probably will have the worst storm ever. Hearing this, I want to hear how it sounds. Okay, I think it sounds a little better. I think it sounds a little bit better. Hello. Okay. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about the crowd or the lack thereof. But I will still go on with the show. I don't know. I'm still not really sure what I'm going to do with the show. Should I keep plugging away, or should I reload? Because, you know, coming back and doing a return show is always good, and I can always, that's what I'm looking for. I like writing the return of RPJ. Like I'm something great that's returning. Or should I keep my audience and just keep plugging ahead with a bad connection, because it might take a little longer than I thought to get a fixed connection with the I have to arrange a date. If I can't get a cord and it's raining like Castle, I don't know if I'm going out today, but if I can't get that cord from from the electronics store. Then I'm going to arrange a date for the cable provider to come here to that time. So, which I didn't understand because I'm stupid, and I didn't understand prior to this. Oh well. So I'm not sure what to do. Whether should I keep the show going as it presently looks with the bad video, bad sound, or should I shut it down and get everything up to snuff? That's my dilemma. Do I, and I'm gaining an audience, do I take the time off and lose that audience? Or will the audience come back anyway? And I think they'll come back anyway. And it is storming like $2 out there. So anyway, folks, I'm not sure what to do here, but let's start the show. Hello, hi, and welcome. My name is RPJ, and this is the Johnathan Steele Show. How are you? How you doing? What is up? What's going on? Me? Me? You would be surprised to hear this. Not many people know this about me, but come here. Come closer. I'm swell. I am. I'm swell. Thank you for asking. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you, folks. Thank you. This is a Friday night. Just got paid. Hard shopping, and I'm getting paid. Those are not the words. I just made that up. What's up with that? It's Friday night. Just got paid. Anyway, folks, thank you for stopping by to the Johnathan Steele Show. I'm this host, RPJ, and I do appreciate you guys sitting with me. Again, terrible representation of who I am. Should not be this fuzzy, but it is thundering and storming outside. So, and I am in Australia, which is 1 billion miles away, and it's unfortunate. Sorry for my face. It's not the most handsome of faces, but I will not argue with my audience. You guys say that I'm handsome. I'm going to go with you. Besides, I like to hear that I'm handsome. As a kid growing up, I didn't hear too much that I was handsome. I never heard that I was cute. But I do realize that I'm more of a handsome guy than a cute guy. You know what I mean? Like, cute is for little girl, you know, or like your grandkids are cute. Little girls in school are cute girls. I'm more of a handsome type guy. I've always had handsome features, based on what people say. You know, I don't see it myself, but people, women, told me I'm handsome. I sometimes don't believe them because some of those women have always wanted something from me. Whether not money, but they probably mostly wanted my attention. Some wanted other things from me. I'll talk frank. One side I just really wanted sex from me. There was this English woman that I was dating in Florida, just required me for sex, which, you know, I knew that. So, you know, there was, you know, we were on the same level there. We were on the same thing with that one. I mean, I knew. What up, Black and Proud, and welcome to the show. Thank you for coming back. Thank you, Chocolate Williams. I look suave, eh? Yeah, chill, cool it. With my $30 watch. But ding, my $10 tie. No, I think it's $7. Thank you very much, Chocolate Williams. I look suave. Black on black, black on charcoal look. I don't even know what I'm doing. I do thank you guys for stopping back with your favorite, I don't know if your favorite, but I like saying that. Thank you for coming back to your favorite God King, RPJ. Make sure you guys click on the like and subscribe. And make sure you guys check my individual shows and get more people to come and watch the phenomenon that is me, RPJ. Share it and make sure that other people are subscribing to yours truly or more, because I need 1,000 subscribers at the end of your American summer. Without your help, I cannot achieve the heights that I hope to achieve. Without your help getting me to be seen and heard by YouTube, YouTube will not help me in terms of the promotion of me. So you are the key. You have to get me more subscribers. I have to be talented enough and sophisticated enough to put on decent shows for the audience to like and love me. And quite frankly, I'm not that smart. I'm not clever. I'm not that good looking. And I stink. No. But yeah, in all seriousness, yeah, I do need your help. So make sure you guys click the like, subscribe buttons, and be a pal. Tell the world about RPJ so RPJ can reach the heights that that is necessary for me to have a show that is successful. And that is all I want. I'm not trying to get paid. I'm not trying to be well, maybe eventually I like it, but, which is something that's, again, in the works. I need you guys to help me sustain. I need an audience. You guys are the first thing, I hope. And I need you guys to spread the word, get more people to subscribe to me. Maybe I will put some money into in advertising of my show. I will do that. Next time I talk to my guy, I'm going to grab a few bucks from that scenario, and but enough about that. You guys don't care all that much about my show. All right, but make sure you click the like button, folks, and I click the like button myself. Look at me. And let's go on with the show. In review of yesterday's show and the things that I've heard, now we will have Alexis and Kat on the show today because we didn't have it arranged. In fact, let me put it on my Facebook just in case Alexis has hit me up. Alexis will be on the Miss K show, and perhaps I should put that into the chat room. Right? Alexis will be on the Miss K show. What's the name of her show? Jeez, I forgot the name of her show. Miss K show. Miss K show is what? What's the name of it? Let me see. Give me a minute, folks. That way I can tell you what the name of Miss K show is. Oh, it's called Cheetah Baby Goddess Channel. Alexis K. Tyler will be on that show. I will go by and check it out myself. I don't know if I'm going to be a guest on the show. I will try. I don't know what my plans are later on in the day. This is my Saturday morning, and I know it's your Friday night, but I will go support Alexis K. Tyler always. She's my friend, and I'm going to go stop by the Cheetah Baby Goddess Channel at 1 a.m. I'm guessing Eastern Standard Time. So my show ends at 10 p.m. So I gotta wait around for 3 more hours after that. But yeah, go to Cheetah Baby Goddess channel at 1 a.m. to check out Alexis K. Tyler on the Miss K Show. All right, folks? Do me a favor. Go check it out. All right? And yes, I will put that in the chat room. I don't know where Miss Cheetah, the Miss Cheetah show is at. I don't know if I'm subscribed to it or not, but definitely will put this in here. You guys go check out, go support Alexis K. Tyler, go listen to her, and perhaps I'll be there as well, talking my nonsense and saying all the things that I said. I don't know. In review of yesterday's show, in review of yesterday's show, at some point in the future, I will have the great and powerful Alexis K. Tyler, along with Captain, maybe probably, and others, to come onto the show and to explain some things. I want you guys to go check out the BTR. Damn it. I wish I did my due diligence. Go check out the BTR Hangout. And he has the beginning of what was talked about yesterday. But to make it easier for you, just go watch yesterday's video, and in the description box, actually I didn't put it in the description box yet, damn it. Okay. I will put it in the description box in a few minutes. The BTR Hangout. Anyway, I'm gonna put it in the chat room as well. The BTR show that shows the beginning of what Alexis was talking about in terms of Spirit Tree, Jamila and Tina attacking Alexis initially. That's about how they attacked her initially. So let me go get that show. It's on the BTR Hangout. Drop that off into the chat room as well. I want you guys to check that out. Black and Proud says, I always miss out on Miss K Hangout. She had them at like 4 a.m. It's crazy. And not a troll, just being honest, that's the same thing. Same here. I mean, when the show is 1 a.m., hopefully it's Eastern Standard Time. And even I have to say that if my show ends at 10, that's 3 more hours. And, you know, I have a relationship. This is my Saturday. I'm still coming off a cold, and maybe I want to put my feet up after a little bit of a workout. I know I should be working out, but I miss working out. But this is Alexis K. Tyler, a friend of the show, a friend of mine. Go support her. Go check her out. Go listen to her. It's only 1 a.m. At the Cheetah Baby Goddess channel. Okay? Go listen to her. Even I might be there. You know, so more star power. Because I'm a huge star, right? I'm a huge YouTube star. You know, it's funny, I say that. I've been this quasi-celebrity since like 15 years old. Since sports, actually, yeah, since sports. I've been this quasi-little celebrity or local celebrity my entire life. I was meant to be a star, I guess. I don't know. But so yeah, go check it out. Miss K, Cheetah Room, I'm sorry, Cheetah Goddess, Cheetah Baby Goddess channel. And Alexis K. Tyler, go check it out. 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I hope. And maybe I'll be there as well. And also, I just put in the chat room the Hangout, the BTR Hangouts and Go video of the start of what Alexis was talking about yesterday in terms of Spirit Tree, Jamila, and Tina attacking her way back when. You will get to hear the Genesis BTR did a great show, a great job in collecting that information and putting it in order. And this case on the West Coast, oh my God. It's 4 a.m. Eastern, huh? Wow, you guys ain't kidding. 4 a.m. Jeez Louise. 4 a.m. That is really late. Why she does it so late? Even 1 a.m. is the problem, but to do it at 4 a.m. East Coast? Yeah, she needs to come on at like 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock or something. That is way late, right? I mean, I know it's a weekend, but come on. Black and Proud is like, damn, I'll be passed out drunk like then. So Miss K's on the West Coast. Damn it, man. I wanted to stop by. So that's like 6 hours from now. I mean, that'll be 6 hours from the time my show ends. Yeah. I don't know what I'll be doing. Black and Proud lasted that off. Jeez, but anyway, I'll see what happens 6 hours after my show is over. But again, in the description box or in the chat room, I just put down a link to the BTR Hangout show where it's the start of the nonsense or what Alexis was talking about yesterday of being attacked by Spirit Tree, Jamila, and Tina, and how we both. So check it out. And I'm going to put the link into yesterday's show. I don't know why you didn't do it earlier. I'm just stupid. I do think all 7 you guys coming here, I know with Slapper show on and Tommy Sotomayor show on, and I don't know, Mike Mills has a show tonight. I don't know already. But so many shows on, I'm just so happy just to have 7. So, you know, oh, Chocolate Williams says he did watch that link, that BTR Hangout, that show about the nonsense of the beginning of the beginning. Yeah, so that's awesome. I want you guys to check it out. That way you guys have some reference to what was talked about yesterday. And then got my show yesterday. Go on. You can make that show 500 views if you wanted to. I don't care. I want you to make it 500 views to 1,000 views. That's what my show should be. Even my smallest show should be having 1,000 views automatically. Despite the lack of promotion, despite the bad connection, I should have 1,000 views anyway for every video and every show that I do. Especially a show, especially a live performance, a live show. I should definitely have 1,000 for a live show. I should definitely have 50 people onto the show, watching, listening. But sadly, I'll take what I can take because again, it's not about the views for me. I'm not sensitive enough to be upset about the lack of numbers. If I can touch one person, wink, wink. No, if I can reach one person and the difference that one person, it truly means it means more to me than 1,000 people listening and no one caring about what I'm saying, you know? So I didn't mean to get all serious, but that's exactly what it means. I mean, it means more to me to have one person be touched or reach or resonate with one person than having 10,000 people just listen. So, well, enough being serious. That's being silly. Let's go back to being silly. Let me put this link into the yesterday's video, yesterday's show. In fact, I should put this in not only yesterday's show, but in the video, the Tyler interview. I think I did that one already. And then we'll get on with today's show and some of the things that I want to talk about. Today's the RPJ news, not necessarily about Jamila, but we'll do a quick review. I will do a quick review. If you guys know anything that's going on yesterday, please let me know, because I didn't watch, I didn't listen. I know my producer told me that she was getting more outrageous, more cursing more in front of the children, sounding more debaucherous, just really making a fool of herself more and more yesterday. So I didn't listen to it. Tell me what you guys think, what happened yesterday. And I'll be with you in a few moments. My name is RPJ. Stay tuned for these commercial words. And what you're hearing, folks, is rain. Check out BTR's big video showing the beginning, God damn it. That's the beginning. B-E-I-N-I-N-G. Yeah, there you go. Beginning of this mess at this link. Hi, boys and girls, and welcome. I like mountain spring water. It's the only water that I put in my mouth. For my muscles and for my thirst, I choose only select mountain spring water. It's the bomb. I like spring water. You should try it as well. Watch me, a celebrity, drink this spring water. That's good. You should try select mountain spring water. You'll be as handsome and as strong as I am. And we're back, folks, with the Johnathan Steele Show. I'm its host, RPJ. Let me tell you about that name, Johnathan Steele. I've had that name, Johnathan Steele, since I was 13, 14 years old. That was a name that I've had as a nickname. It's a name that I got from watching two shows, Johnathan Steele and WKRP in Cincinnati. Howard Heston's character, Johnny Midnight, whatever it was. And so I picked Johnny and Steele. Johnny Steele, my name for a while, and then I changed to Johnathan Steele. And then later on in life, me having that name, I wanted to change my name legally to a cooler name. Ta-da! So there it is, Johnathan Steele. So I made that name as a little kid, had it in school, and had it on my block. And then I grew up, and when I was thinking of a name change, voila, like a legal name change, Johnathan Steele. And I looked around for how many more Johnathan Steeles there were, and there's a bunch, of course, obviously. America's a big country, but not too many. So it looks like a made-up porn name. No, it looks like a made-up comic book superhero name, Johnathan Steele. Dun, dun, dun. I'm Johnathan Steele. So, yeah. So I'm sorry. Let me get back to the chat room. I have no idea what's going on. Dun, dun, dun. Thank you, Enrage. Fuck you, RPJ. Well, thank you, brother. Thank you. Fuck me, RPJ. Thank you. Enrage says, looking slick, bro. Blood red tie, black on black, or black backdrop. You want to be Blade? Good. Well, I don't know if I want to be Blade, but I want to be the best RPJ I can be. All right, so if you guys don't have any stuff that you want to discuss about the Divine Dummy and the shenanigans, let's move on with the show, or today's show, which is RPJ News. And last week I did a show detailing the abuse that happened to me in my life. And thank you, Enray. Love you, man. Love that you are supportive of me. So I really do appreciate that, Enrage. Black and Proud and Chocolate. I really do. Tam Tam, not a troll. I really do appreciate you guys really supporting me and being part of my audience, and I really do dig that. I mean, you guys could be doing anything else other than listening to a jackass like me, but you do, and I truly appreciate that. Bad signal and all, bad connection and all. So I really do appreciate that. But enough of being serious. Let's go being stupid. Let's go back to being stupid. No, actually, let's go back to being serious. So yes, last week I did a show called Personal Demons, and in that show I detailed the abuse that was laid upon me by my parents, my father and mother. From the ages of 5 years old to 14 years old, I was beaten on a regular basis, stripped naked and whipped. Not like 3 or 4 times or 6 times or 8 times, but whipped until my father, 6 foot, 250 pounds truck driver, got tired. I detailed that stuff that was happening to me from 5 years old to 14 years old. And also the fact that my younger brothers didn't go through the abuse that I had. My younger brothers didn't, they had lighter skin and looked like my father. I never connected with my father. I connected a little bit with my mother, but not so much. And but as I stood up for myself at 14 years old and said that I'm not gonna get into this shit. I'm not stripping naked. As my father tried to whip me again, of course, in front of my friends, if he could, he would love to embarrass me that way in front of my friends. So if he could have, because he always has tried to do that. So again, this very last time he tried to strip me naked and whip me with an extension cord in front of my friends. And I begged him, I asked him, of course, and I stood up to him and I just refused to cry, refused to wince in pain. I was just going to stand there. So as he's swinging away and hit me in my neck and face and legs and shoulders with this extension cord, still. I just stood there because I was so angry that if I could stare through him and put a hole through him, I would have done that day. And as you guys did know, that was the last time I was abused physically. I went on to take Taekwondo and play a lot of sports, and then practicing, and then weightlifting, and then boxing. And you guys do remember that I tackled my father and I pinned him down, and that gave me all the confidence in the world at that point. And watching him scream and yell and curse me out and threaten me, is like that's what a child would do. Chocolate Williams says, my mom denies any abuse of any of her 11 kids. I just found the courage to get help. That's what's up, Chocolate Williams. I know. And it takes so much inner strength. It does take courage. It's courage to get out something that so devastates you, so mentally and physically devastating to you, that abuse. I mean, it takes a whole lot of strength and strength that for a child to have is just ridiculous. For anyone to have this, it's crazy. Ray says, I want to kick your dad, bro. Saying, yeah. Well, as I tackled him, I held him down, and I found all my confidence, and I realized that his words were just that of a child. What he was doing was what a child would do, ranting and crying, screaming because he's frustrated that I'm holding him down. And of course, he threatened me and challenged me to the next day for a fight. When he came to me, I said, and I want him to feel my strength. And I told him that this wasn't necessary. You need to go on with your life. I explained to him why I held him down. And I don't have any hatred in my heart. So I actually was like his father. I kept my anger in check. And I didn't beat his ass that day. And that made me a better man. Because then after that, because I just wanted to be a better man than he was. I wanted to be a better parent than my mother and father was. And that's what I did. I went out after that, and at 20 years old, I met a woman who had kids, 3 kids, and I hung around her enough that, yeah, I fell in love with her, but I fell in love with the kids. Those kids were 5 years old, 3 years old, and a few months old. They were Caucasian kids, she was white. The woman was white. She had Caucasian kids, white kids. And eventually, because it was my goal to show that I'm a better father, better parent than my mother and father, I took those kids on. Enrage says, you faced that demon, bro. I feel you faced it too. I feel you faced it too. I got tired of taking ass whoopings and finally stood ground and put Pops to sleep to get my respect. Wow, Enrage. Yeah, I totally get that. I totally get that. From the time I was 14 years old and I got my last abuse situation, it was my goal just to be a better person, and I studied. I worked on myself, and I told him, not help me. I wish someone would have helped me figure stuff out, but I figured out that to be like my father, to be like my mother and father, isn't my goal. I want to be better than they are. And so to inflict pain on them physically, because my mother slapped me one time, and I thought about putting her head through the fucking window. But I didn't. Because I saw myself leave my body. So, oh my God, I'm going to put my hands around her neck. I'm going to put her through the fucking window. And then I calmed down. And then I said, that was not going to make me better than my mother and father. So I decided that I would not follow in that footstep of abuse towards them or towards anyone. I'm not going to direct my anger and pain on anyone. I'm going to take that anger and pain and turn it into something positive. And I said this as a kid. And I'm going to be a better parent, a better human being than my parents. So here I am taking on these 3 kids, not biologically mine, they're white, living in Queens, Brooklyn, Queens, a little bit off Bushwick. So it's the Brooklyn, Queens line, Brooklyn, New York, Queens, early Queens, Ridgewood, And I'm taking care of these kids and stuff, and I love them so much that I promised them then that I would never let them leave my life. And they haven't left my life to this day. They're still part of my life. I've been with them over 23, 24 years. They're still my kids. They're still my adult kids. And Rage says, me too, man. I begged for help. I wanted to know why my dad hated me yet I loved him. It all turned out because Pops let the dope run his life. And thank you, Enrage. Well, I'm going to get to something that I can be proud of me. Thank you, man. Wow. That touches me. Thank you, Enrage. Thank you, man. That's nice for you to say. It touched me. I didn't be touched like that. Thank you. All right. As I was saying, certainly my brothers were light-skinned and looked more like my father, and I looked more like my mother. But you know, as I was raising my own kids, I never spanked them. I never whooped them. I never beat them with a belt. I never did any of that. I never corporal punished my kids. All I did was talk their heads off, talk to them like they were young adults, even when they were like 7 and 4 years old. I just talked to them like young adults, and I explained to them. I never talked down to them. I never talked over their head. I actually talked directly to them. And everything meant something to me. I had nothing but emotions for them, and everything that I did with them wasn't going through the motions. I meant everything because it was my goal. I was just so focused on being a better human being, a better parent, that it meant something to me to have these conversations with my little kids, you know? Even when I left their mom, I broke up with their mom, those kids stayed part of my life. I seen those kids like every day from 20 to 33 years old, before I joined the Army at 33. So, so I saw one of my kids every day until I'm 33 years old. At least one of my kids every day. And I'm proud of that, because we live in a time now where fathers, even biological fathers, don't get a chance to see their kids because of a woman or the mom keeping them away from the father, or in some cases, the father just being a real piece of shit. And yeah, enraged. I joined the Army at 33. So here I am now. I'm 33 years old. I joined the Army, and I go to boot camp. I go overseas. I go to boot camp. I go overseas. I tear my shoulder up, and I come back to America. I come back to Oklahoma, and then I go to Fort Jackson, the beast mode, doing boot camp at 33. You're the man. Well, these guys got a real kick out of me, going like a mad dog through this course. You know, I was in good shape. You know, I just finished playing semi-pro football and boxing and having kids and playing against my teenage kids in basketball and football, and you know, so they got a real kick out of me. So here I am going overseas, and I tear up, climbing, repelling from rope after I climbed something, climbed the wall, from the rope, and I tore my shoulder up. I heard it. I heard a loud pop. My sergeant was right below me. Oh, that's good, Enraged. You were in the Army Reserve, military police. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. That's awesome. I salute you. I salute anyone who does this job. So here I am. Again, I joined the Army at 33. Go to boot camp. Inside boot camp, I go to basic training. Boot camp is for Marines. Basic training, and go overseas. I tear my shoulder up, and I come back home. I come back to Oklahoma, then I go to Fort Jackson, and then I asked for a request to let me guess, you fucked up your rotator cuff. Exactly. I did both rotator cuffs eventually, but I tore my left one first, then I tore my right one, No, I tore my left one first, and we tore my left one, and then I tore my right one. So that happened. That's lost my Army career because of the tears in my shoulder. So that's a good guess. Yeah, I guess that's what happens when you do so many push-ups and lift so many weights and stuff, right? That's probably something that happens. Because in the Army, they must be well aware of this, because I saw other guys also when I was in medic bay. Yeah, I saw a lot of guys in medic bay just all fucked up with their shoulders as well. Some guys, a lot more guys fucked up with their shoulders. They were all doing the same thing I was doing. So again, here I am coming home. I'm 35 years old. I was in Fort Jackson. I asked for a request to come back to New York City to have the first of a couple surgeries. So here I am coming back from, again, 35 years old, requested to go back to New York. And my mom said that she would want to put me up. And so I didn't have to live on base. So I lived off base at my mom's. You know, I was only staying for as long as I needed to heal from my surgery. So 35 years old at my mom's house, and my older brother came to visit. I think he was living in Houston. I stated to you before, my younger brothers live with me, and my older brother, who is not biologically my father's kid, stayed in the country. And you know, he missed out on having his mother in his life. He had my grandma in his life, who was Indian. So that's why I know that I'm part Indian, because my mom's mother is Indian. So my older brother stayed with grandma. But he missed out on his mother, and he missed out on his brothers. So he comes to visit at my mom's house in New York City, Brooklyn, New York, and he starts talking to me, blah, 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 and my mom's in her room, and I'm at the kitchen table, and he tells me, hey, you know that Stanley, which is my father's name, Stanley is your father, right? He goes, yeah, you don't know that Stanley is not your father? I say, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Yeah, that man isn't your father. I say, he's not? And then my head goes, that makes sense. That makes all the sense in the world, because my brothers look like him, and I should look like him, but I look more like my mother. And why we never connected, why we never had, he never had a smile for me, why I was abused, it makes sense. And, but it wasn't done. He said, yeah, you and I have the same fathers. I said, really? Yeah, he said, you know that, well, I gotta tell you something, RPJ, that, you know, your mother, our mother was raped, and she had you. And I go, what? Yeah, you are a byproduct of our father raping your mother, and you you coming into existence. Byproduct of violence against my mother. And I go, oh my God. Oh my God. Here I am, 35 years old, finding this out for the first time. And I immediately get up. I go to my mom's room, and I go, Mother, what is this? My mother just finished telling me that Pop is not my father. that I'm a byproduct of rape. And me and my older brother have the same fathers, and I am a byproduct of rape. And I, you know, stared into as I stare into people. I have a, whatever this look is, people get concerned about this look. So I stare into her, and much like I am now, and she looks at me, she can't keep her eye contact, she starts to cry, whiny cry. And so my mind just flooded at this point. And then everything started making sense. I was another man's child. I was a child of rape, which my so-called father probably hated and resented in the first place. Resented that I was one of the kids coming to live with her and his kids. So he resented and hated me for a bunch of reasons. This is why I was abused. This is why my mother allowed the abuse. This is why my mother egged on, at times, abuse against me. She was trying to appease my father, my so-called father. Enrage says, and yet as a product of such foul means, I see a great man, bro. Fuck how you got here, you here, that's all that matters. Thank you, Enrage. So, 35 years old, having been abused as from 5 to 14, got bullied from about 10 to 12, 13 years old. And then finding out that I am a product of rape. Found out that the man that I'm calling pops and father is not my father at 35 years old. Told this by my older brother, who I love tremendously, and me and him are very close friends. Even though we didn't have a childhood together, we are even closer now than ever before. He looks up to me in a sense, so it's really weird to have my older brother look up to me, but I do understand because I look up to him as well. We look up to each other. He gives me a lot of credit. He shouldn't. You shouldn't give me credit. So I go out and I go get a bottle of Bacardi red. Enrage says, remain, sorry, let me start again. Enrage says, not another man, bro. A part of a one illness, yet you take up your step and became a man. Fuck him. Remain close, bro. I will remain close to my brother. And to my friends who were really there for me. Who are really there for me now. Thanks for telling your story, RPJ. Thank you, Chocolate, for just being here and listening. Because me telling my story, I hope someone else can relate to the story and find comfort, find a way to ease off and to move on with their lives, to understand and move on. That day, I go out and get me a fifth of Bacardi Red and a coffee, and I pour my Bacardi into my large coffee, and I proceed to get shit-faced drunk. Wow, Enrage, thank you, man. Enrage says, you too hard on yourself. Learn from this. I'm gonna be here if you need me. That's nice, man. So I drank, I got shit faced, passed out, and all that stuff. But you know, I immediately said it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at this point anyway. I've gone a long way to fixing and redirecting my pain, my anger, my sadness into being a good man and being a good father to my children, trying to help out with these little programs like I did in Bed-Stuy of having these kids, these workout situations, which I'm going to tell you that story. Worked out like a mad dog. I did 2 jobs. So, I mean, it didn't matter because I was, you know, I made myself into a decent man, into a very, even I can say, a very good father. My kids will tell you that I was great, but I was a very good father. Even I can admit to that. And I never let that stuff bother me. I mean, I worked on it. I understood it. I let it. I absorbed it. I took it into. But I'm not ashamed of myself at all. Me telling my story hopefully resonates with other people that have maybe not gone through it, but even those who have gone through it, and let them know that you're your own person. You as an adult make yourself the man that you want to be. You are not a byproduct of what's happened to you. You don't have to be a byproduct of the scars and the pains of your youth or these new secrets about who you are. The man that you fix yourself to be, you work on yourself to be, is the man, is a legit man of his own. Because every man, every woman, as an adult, has to find themselves and figure out what kind of adult they're going to be. There's always a caterpillar effect, you know, caterpillar butterfly effect for every adult. So the things of your childhood and your teenage years don't have to resonate the rest of your life. If you take stock of yourself and you like yourself and love yourself, love and try to be a better human being, a better man, a better father, parent, really take the time and think about these things and understand things, you get to become anew. It happens for every adult, no matter where they come from, whether they come from rags or they come from riches. Every young adult has to go through this process of becoming the adult they want to be. I made myself into a very good man. I wish I would have helped doing it. I would love to say that, yeah, my uncle helped me, Boys and Girls Club helped me, you know, Michael Jordan helped me, you know, Muhammad Ali. Well, actually, Muhammad Ali, in a small way, did help me. But I would love to say that, you know, I got great counseling, but I helped myself. And I'm proud of the man that I am. I'm proud to be a decent father to my kids and an even better father to my kids. I'm proud to have stayed in shape. I'm proud that I didn't become a junkie or a drug dealer or an assassin or a hitman. I'm proud of those things. I'm proud that I just a good man. I'm still proud of who I am. proud of where I come from. I'm proud of my older brother. I'm proud of my younger brothers. I'm a positive person. I'm a good man. I'm a great friend. I'm a very good father. I'm a good husband. A very good husband. A very good boyfriend. A very good fiance. I'm a good mate to have. I'm a good catch for any woman still. I have a lot of confidence in myself. Through the things that I've done, through the things that I know about myself, through the things I am doing, through the things that I want to do. I'm very confident, almost to the point where people say that I'm arrogant or conceited. I'm not conceited at all, but I'm very confident. I have a little bit of the ego because of the things that I have done, I am doing, and what kind of man I am. So I embrace that. I embrace having a slight ego. I embrace being a good man. I embrace being so confident. I walk around. My ex-wife used to tell me that when I was here in Australia, I used to walk like I owned the place. Like I walk with such a presence. And of course that resonates with me because that's what people used to say in Brooklyn. Like, I'm walking down the street, you walk on the place. You have, and everywhere I go, people say, oh, you have a lot of presence. And I like that. I like being different. I like being odd to people. I like being smart to people. But I'm extremely proud of myself. I'm extremely confident in myself. And Ray says, all good, bro. Our daddy is not our keeper. We strive to be better. You're damn right. Damn right, Enrage. We are the men on our own terms. We are the men that do right for ourselves and our families. We make our own way in this world. We become the great men and women on our own doing, through our own minds and hearts. We work on ourselves. We tweak ourselves. We tweak our personalities. We tweak the information that is important. We tweak the information that we study and learn. I'm proud that I built myself into a very good man. All of my own doing. And I wish I would have had help doing it. But quite frankly, I'm really proud that I even did that on my own. I mean, I did that, started as a little kid, a teenager. And I'm really proud of myself. And I don't like to say that I say this as a joke or as a tongue-in-cheek to some of the other jackasses on YouTube that have a problem with me. I do say that I'm a better man than you, but from an ego standpoint, I say this, but truth is, I am a better man than most of these jackasses online. I volunteer. I volunteer from Brooklyn to Perth, Australia, to Orlando, Florida. Over 20 some odd years of volunteering. Of actual volunteering, not just saying the words, putting my body to the work. Not the words. Collecting toys and stuffed animals and giving it to the daycare centers, and spending my time doing a boxing circuit for children in Perth, Australia. Enrage says, with a laugh, you think the shit because you got strange music logos in background. By the end of when I get done with you, showing you we all ain't internet fuckers, you're gonna sign that and mail it to me. Be proud, young buck. I'm just here to support the fuck RPJ movement. Anyways, you should find me on Facebook. And my name is Johnathan Steele on Facebook. It's a picture of me looking as stupid as I look. You should reach out to me and find me. I really would appreciate that. So this show, again, I know it wasn't going to be a barn burner. It wasn't going to be about ratchetness. Enrage says, you probably are better, bro. They brag at shit come easy. We brag because we fight to achieve half they got. Exactly. We fight to achieve and we earn our shit. We go through a real fire. They go through bullshit fires that they themselves. They think that they went through the wars, through the hell. They haven't done shit. They haven't gone through anything. They haven't been forged by metal and steel and pain, but like we have. We are mentally tougher, physically tougher than those weak, crybaby, sensitive, emotional jackasses. Yeah, you're damn right I'm better than those assholes. You're damn right you were better than those damn assholes Enrage and others out there. Some of you people who have been hurt and fucked up and abused, assaulted, raped. You're fucking better than these assholes that you talk to or who besmirch you, who call you names, or who act an ass. You are better than they are. You don't have to fucking succumb to their levels. I never do. You don't have to be like them. You don't have to curse them out because their insecurities, they are shit. They look at you and want you to feel like they feel, like small, insignificant assholes, like a small little maggot. I don't feel that way about myself. Ray says, I'm going to reach out, bro. I don't Facebook, but I'm going to hit you up. You'll see. Word. So be yourselves, folks. You went through a lot of hell. Being abused, being raped, being a byproduct of assaults, home invasions, domestic violence. You are better than the jackasses out there and those who have hurt you. So be proud of yourselves that you went through the hell and you haven't succumbed to that. You're not a junkie, you're not a drug addict. You're still a good mom, you're still a good dad, you're a good man, you served your country or not, you served your community or not, but you still made it through the fire. You deserve a pat on the back. You deserve a hug. You deserve praise. You're a good man. You're a good woman out there. Be proud of yourselves. Have confidence in yourself. People look up to you, believe it or not. I'm proud of you. And for that, I salute you guys out there. And we have love they would never feel, bro. And Ray says, the best chat I have ever been a part of. Kim Jones says, I try to come watch you all the time. Thank you, Kim. Welcome. And despite all the things I feel about myself and I feel about you guys for overcoming, but sound is awful. I apologize. Stay the course with me, Kim. I'm going to work on the sound and the picture of this. I promise you, this will not always be awful like it is. So just stay the course with me. You'll see in a couple weeks that this stuff will be all a distant memory. Now, I'm no angel at all. I can be vicious with my tongue. I could be damaging because I will play into people's psychology and find their weaknesses. I have a little bit of talent in that regard. I know a lot of people like to think that they're telepaths or they have real ability, but I have a little ability in reaching people psychologically. I can see them from a psychological standpoint. Lots of people, no, but lots of people. Thank you, Kim, for hanging in there. Thank you. So I sometimes will play in their psychology, and I try to hurt them with the that I know and sense and see in them. I try not to use that against people I love, like my kids or my grandkids or my woman. But I can be, pretty nasty from time to time. Physically, if you attack me, I will hurt you a little bit worse, because the idea of being touched, being attacked by someone trying to harm me has a response that is to hurt you and to stop the assault against me, to make sure that the assault against me comes to a screeching halt. So I will attack and put you down if you get in my presence, in my presence, and you are feigning to attack me. I probably will hit you first, because I don't play that up into my chest game you do as a kid. If I assess that you mean to do me harm and you step into my little radius, I would lay you out. I try to use my words. I try to use my ability to talk to people all the time, which is a byproduct of me hurting people who got in my radius, got in my circumference, my circle. Because I had kids, I had to get out of that and start using my words and using my mind to reach people, to get them to not hurt me. So I evolve even in that regard. But I'm still trying to be a person, a better human being. I'm not rich. I don't have a lot of things, and the things that I did have in terms of materialistic things, consumer items, I've given that up to my first wife, to my second wife. Left stuff in Brooklyn, New York, left stuff in Queens, left stuff in Perth, Australia. I mean, I'm down to bare nubs, But I always believe that I can make it work for me. I always believe in the positive. I believe in myself, that I can make a living for myself no matter where I'm at in the world. I believe that I can love I believe that I can, with love of my woman, no matter what goes on, as long as she loves me and I love her and she believes in me and she knows me, there's nothing that will come between my relationship with any woman. Now, Enrage says, I'm off to second job, bro. Look for an email from Rage. Many blessings to you and your star. Thank you, Enrage, for being here. I really do thank you for the kind words you said. You understand my pains and angst and anger, and I do as well. You have a good day, man. So that's the news of RPJ. The news is that even after all the abuse that I've gone through, Still only at 35 years old, found out that I was a byproduct of rape, and my father wasn't actually my father. And then, you know, it makes sense why he resented me and hated me and hurt me. So I found these things out as a 35-year-old, but I didn't throw me for longer than that bottle lasted, you know, a bottle of rum and my coffee. I just said I'm still a good man. I've made myself into a very good man that I'm proud of. So this is what the show is about. I want you guys to feel proud of yourselves. Those who have been assaulted, abused, domestic violence, raped, home invasion, damaged property, just remember, you made it through the fire. You made it through the pitfalls and the pains and the angst. And you come out through it on the other side. You come out a better human being, a better man, a better woman. Just know that. Be proud of yourself. Make yourself a better human being. Be a good parent, good mother, father, a good uncle, a good aunt, good grandma. Give back to your family, give back to your community if you can. Be the best person you can be. Do it for yourself. Be selfish for yourself. Do it for yourself. Be proud of yourself. Chocolate Williams says, good show. Thank you, Chocolate. Kim says, I'm sorry to hear that, and of course, you're still a good man. Thank you, Kim. I am a good man. And I don't let any of my things, my pains, my peace, my betrayals against me ever I don't use that pain and anger and lack of loyalty and lack of trust. I never turn that on anyone. I use that as a way to propel me to do better for myself, to do better for my children. Yolanda says, good show, RPJ, keep your head up. My head is always up, you know, military, you know that. My eyes, my head's on a swivel, head's on a swivel. You know that, Yolanda, as we got our training, head's on a swivel. My eyes are always up, my head is always up, my eyes is always up. Kim Jones says, I've been through a lot of things and sat in self-pity a long time till I decided to forgive, which wasn't easy. No, Kim. No, it's not easy. It's not an easy transformation. You got to accept it. You almost have to embrace the damage against you. You almost have to absorb it, you know? You have to live in it for a little bit. Then you have to mourn the loss of the person that you used to be, the woman that you used to be prior to the assaults or the rape or the loss of property or loss of a marriage or whatever that major thing was, or those major things were. You have to really, you have to understand it and then come to the conclusion that you're still a good person and you're going to use those angst, that pain, that anger. You're going to use that as a propellant to do better, to be a better mother, to be a better human being, to be a better woman, to be a sexier woman, to be a woman that's better shape, to be a smarter woman, to go to school, to be a more prepared person. Use that. And it takes some time, but you have to embrace it. You have to mourn the loss of who you were and use that as propellant. And I do. I think about it all. I don't think about the things that happened to me. I just realize that I have goals and I'm just propelled to do it. So I just want you guys to feel good about yourselves. You guys deserve it. You went through a lot of hell. You deserve to feel better about yourself. And that's the show for tonight, folks. I know it wasn't fun and full of ratchet shit and nonsense, but I just wanted to complete the, basically I wanted to complete the show that I did last week called Personal Demons, Personal Jesus. And if you guys didn't see that show, please go back and check it out on Johnathan Steele. The name of the show is called Personal Demons, Personal Jesus, where I talk about my early life, my upbringing, and what things transpired for me. Please, and if you can, share that video. Share it with family members and friends. Maybe someone out there can will hear it and come to grips with their own lives. You're welcome, Kim Jones. She says, thanks for the show. You're welcome. I just want you guys to share it with a lot of people, put that show out there for everyone to see and watch. Personal Demons, Personal Jesus. I want you guys to check it out, and I want you to share it. I want you to get other people to watch it. And it may help someone else. It may help one person out there, and that's my goal, just to help one person. This is why I say these things out in public. I don't say to knock my family per se. Don't say to show me as a victim. I say it to try to be a help to that one person, because I'm not the only one that has gone through hell. A lot of you guys have gone through hell as well, whether it be abuse or domestic violence or rape or any of that, loss of property, fire, house of fire, whatever. A lot of people have been hurt, devastated. I want you guys to find yourselves, mourn the loss, and use your pain to help you be a better person, to achieve better and newer heights. I have. So thank you guys for listening. My name is RPJ, and this has been the Johnathan Steele Show. Thank you very, very much. Before I go, thank you. Peace out, Chocolate Williams. Kim, you're correct. Healing starts one person at a time. I appreciate you guys listening to me. I really do. Thank you. Make sure you check out the Personal Demons, Personal Jesus show, Kim. You get to see it and understand more background. I really want more people to listen to that show. I bared my heart. I just really wanted to bare my head, I just wanted to speak in the head, but I want to hear in the heart. So go check out that show, Kim. And if you've seen it already, do me a favor and share it. Thank you guys for listening. I'm out.